Hey, good morning. Happy Saturday to you. This is your girl, Coach O, founder and CEO of Action Speaks Volume Incorporated, known as your procrastination strategist, behavior change expert. I help you to build unshakable confidence. I help you to stop procrastinating and get your dreams out of your head into your life. Come on in the room. Your girl has been, it's not even 8 o'clock. It is not even 8 o'clock. And when I say super productive over the last 2 hours and 15 minutes, I have been super productive the last 2 hours and 15 minutes because I know, and I know you have seen some of the pictures that I have shared. You know, baby Aubrey is in the house, so I had to get some things done before she got up. But when I tell you that I have done some amazing things over the last 2 hours and 15 minutes, OMG is all I can say. I just want to share with you, the power of focus. That's not my message for today, but I want to share with you the power of focus. You know, sometimes we can be all over the place, trying to do everything for everybody, trying to do all the things. Good morning, Brother Warren. Good morning, Princess. Thank you so much for joining. Sometimes we can be so busy doing what everybody else think that we should be doing. So therefore, there is no focus. But when I tell you, when you are intentional on what you do, regardless to what people say, regardless to how people feel, it makes a world of difference. It makes a world of difference. When you put something in your mind, nothing can make you deviate from that. Good morning, Mary. Thank you so much for joining. When you put something in your mind and you say that I am going to do this thing, that is how powerful focus is. That is how powerful intentionality is. We have to be intentional. We have to focus. And I have been really focused. You haven't seen a lot of me, but I have been so productive. Because listen, sometimes we will stay in places and we will continue to do things that is not productive, not value added, not making a difference, not making you happy, not making the money that you want, not making the changes that you need to see. So why do you continue to do that? Good morning, Nikita. Thank you so much for joining. Good morning, Miss Rose. Thank you so much for joining. Why do we continue to do the things that we don't like, that get us the outcome that we don't love? We want outcomes and incomes that we are just fall in love with, that we're passionate about, that we're purposeful about, that we're intentional about. So therefore, it requires focus. So the last 2 hours and 15 minutes, I've been truly focused. I had a goal and I met it. I had something to do and I did it. I have been super intentional on my actions. Yesterday, I was a part of a convention, virtual convention of, oh my God. When I say it was just jam-packed, and I was multitasking. But when I say I was multitasking, yet I was focused, I got so much from that convention. So much from that convention. Good morning, Shanti. I mean, this week has just been jam-packed. A 2-day training, 2 full days training, jam-packed with stuff. To yesterday convention, today convention. When you understand what is possible, I was under the voice yesterday of individuals that is earning $7 and $8 million in their business. Do you know how life-changing that would be? Do you know how life-changing that would be if we would just stop doing the same thing? Good morning, Kiva. Thank you so much for joining. Stop doing the same things that we have always done. And then I want to throw this out here. Before I even get to my message today. I don't have long because baby Aubrey is still sleeping, so I thought I'd come out for a few minutes. But let me throw this out here. We would go to school for 12 years, and I know that's mandatory by law. You know, we go get our degree, and you have some people that drop out. But for the most part, you have, you know, school, kindergarten, 1st through 12th grade, even if you don't go to college, okay? Good morning, Lubna. Thank you so much for joining. We would go to school. Some of us have went, excuse me, some of us got certifications, certificates, you know, associates, bachelors. Some of us will go and get, you know, masters and all these things. You talking to me this morning, amen. We will go get all these things, and it take us years to do it. But when we start a business, when we start an adventure, when we go on an endeavor, we think it's supposed to happen instantly. Let me tell you something. If you will be patient, time will bring about the money. Sometimes we're impatient, that's one. Sometimes we're jumping from one thing to another thing. If you would just find somebody that you are inspired by, find somebody that you are moved by, find somebody that is doing the things. You know, we spend so much time, and I'm getting to my message. We'll spend so much time, we'll find this, and we'll get connected with this. We have this shiny object syndrome. Everything is grasping our attention. Everything is catching. Find somebody that is doing the doggone thing, and you follow them. You mirror them. You look at what they are doing and watch. Watch how your life changed. Good morning, Sherry. Thank you so much for joining. You constantly trying to figure out, but you know why you're not getting anywhere? Because you're constantly starting over. You with this person and you with that person, and you're trying to learn this and you're trying to do this. You all over the place. I pray. Good morning, Belinda. Look, the Empowering 8 Inner Circle, y'all are in the house. I want to shout out. I want to stop doing what I'm doing. Empowering 8 Inner Circle, you all are in the house. I love those of the, I love all of y'all. Empowering 8 Inner Circle is really near and dear to my heart because, one, that was a divine development by God. It's not something that I just made up. And I'm telling you, if you will stick with me, if you will just roll with me. See, you got to, this is where we have to be in our mindset. That, you know, you got to have that Ruth and Naomi type of relationship. Your people are my people. Where you go, I go. Where you die, I'ma die. Where you move, I'ma. That's the kind of attitude we gotta have when we get connected to people that will make your baby leap. That will take you from, not saying that we don't know nothing, not saying that we don't have nothing, not saying that we can't be nothing, not saying that we can't do nothing. You got that. You know something. You do something. You done been with some people. But I'm telling you, when you get connected with somebody that makes your baby leave, when you get connected with somebody that may have, you know, she said, you know, don't call me Naomi. She said, call me Mara. Even when she was upset, even when things didn't look good, even when she had lost her husband and her 2 sons, even when she thought, oh, hell was breaking through in her life, she said, I'm going, please don't make me go. Please don't keep on telling me to leave you. Please don't keep on trying to separate yourself from me. She said, wherever you go, I go. You got to have some relationships like that where you say, I'm sticking with this chick. I don't care what it takes. I'm sticking with this chick. I will make the investment. If it's stop letting the money bother you. Because you know what? Money is not even a problem. Money is not a problem. Money is not hard to get if you want it. Do you know over the last 4 weeks, over the last 4 weeks, several $1,000s have I made. And that's not bragging. This is not to impress you. This is to impress upon you what is possible when you believe. When you buy into what is possible, you are an owner forever. This is not no part-time thing. This is not a thing that you believe that you can and you can't. And sometimes this is a thing that is possible every time. When you need something, when you want to do something, when you want to go somewhere, when you want to make something happen, the door will open. but you can't do it. You cannot do it doubtful. You can do it fearful. Don't nobody care about you being afraid. As Joyce Meyer says, do it and you do it afraid. You do it, but you do it afraid. Your people are my people. Ruth saw beyond the hardship and issues. And with her following Naomi, the field that she gleaned from, she ended up owning it. And do you know, look, this is a part that you don't hear too much, but do you know after Ruth and Boaz got married, he didn't last too much longer after her. He wasn't living. If you look all up into that, after they had their encounter, he did not live long after that, but he lived long enough. Oh, come on, somebody. He didn't live long after that, but he lived long enough for her to get what she needed to get. He lived long enough for her to do what she needed to do. He lived long enough for a legacy to become. But she had a child. Look into that story. They weren't married years. He was older. She was younger. She probably dropped that. I'm not going to fool with y'all today. She probably did what she did, and he did what he done, but he wasn't around long after they married. But it didn't stop her from being the owner of that field. See, we looking for Boaz. That was Ruth, man. You got to find your thing. You got to get your boo. You got to get your baby. You got to get your Naomi. You find the one that inspires you. Make your baby leave. You find the one that makes you want to do something. Make you want to be. Find that person that say, you know what? I don't care what she doing. I don't care what he doing. I'm doing it too. I'm going to do it too. You got to make up in your mind, because see, once you become an owner, once you buy into possibility, you own that thing. You know, I just finished paying for my timeshares, and I got to file my paperwork so I can get my deed. Come on now, somebody. Y'all not going to talk to me. This is a thing that when you say you want something, when you're going to do something, be something, you can have what you want to have. I need you all to share this out. Share this out. And I want to share with you this. We don't have to live in this life of struggle. I didn't come from much. My mom didn't have no bunch of degrees. My mom didn't even have a high school diploma. And I know, a lot of times people say that's a secret. That's not no secret. That's my story. My mom, she went back and got her GED later in life. And she's done good things, very talented. She is my strength. My mom has taught me so much. She has taught me so much. She taught me a lot of stuff that I didn't want to do. She taught me some stuff that I did want to do. She taught me some stuff that I should do. She taught me some stuff that I shouldn't do. I've learned so much from her. She is strong. She is talented. She is gifted. I learned so much from my mother. But you know what? You know what? We have to find somebody that would open up our eyes to new possibilities. We sit around, we talk to people, we listen to stuff. We look at our situation don't have anything, absolutely anything to do with our outcome. Our situation have nothing to do with our outcome, neither our opportunities. It's not how you start. Girl, you better shut up. You're going to make me drop this phone. It's not how you start. It's not how but it is how you finish. It is what you do in the middle. It is what you do in the process. It is what you do along the way. You know, I told you in the book, Courageous Enough to Launch. My chapter is the how will come along with the process. You don't have to know how before you start. You just have to make a decision. And we said hashtag. Can we hashtag PMD? We gonna hashtag PMD. When you pray and you meditate, you make a decision based on what he told you. You don't have to wait on somebody else's approval and authority. You have to just buy into what's possible. And when you buy into what's possible, boo, you are owner forever. Forever, forever. I bought into possibilities long time ago. You know, sometimes it's hard for me to come up with a fear. It's hard for me to come up with a fear because I know what is possible. I believe that I should have the things that I desire. And that's the belief that I've had. I haven't just got it. I've been had it and I've been getting it. I've been had it and I've been getting it. I don't care who don't like it. I don't care what you feel about it. I don't care what you say about it. That don't stop me. You got to make up in your mind. I'm going to do what I said I'm going to do. I'm going to have what I said I'm going to have. I'm going to be who I want to be. Why? Because I'm not doing it by myself. No weapon. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. See, the poverty weapon is not going to prosper against me. You know why? Because poverty is not an option. It is not an option. I told myself, and I always make this joke. I didn't work at McDonald's for a living. I worked at McDonald's for extra. Come on, you seem motivated every day. Wow. Yes. And darling, you know what? I am. I take every day, and I don't care if it's something with my kids. I don't care if it's something on my job. I don't care if it's something with my body. Just earlier this week, I was sick as a dog. But do you know what? I had a goal. I just spent $5,000 on 2 computers. $5,000. And this, I'm telling you, this is not to brag. This is not to impress you, because I don't care who don't like it. I'm loving it. But this is to tell you what's possible. We don't have to be scraping nickels and dimes. We don't have to be living on our last day. We don't have to settle. Because see, a lot of times people will say I'm good because they don't think that they can do better. Listen to me. People will say that I am good because they don't think that they can do better. But better is available. I am motivated every day. I don't care if it's something with my kids, my health, my job, my family. I don't care, because you know what? I know who I belong to, and I know what he can do. I know what he can do. I am not one that talk faith, and I'm trying not to tear up. I live it. I live it. I don't care what is going on in my life. I don't care, and it's not a secret. I have crazy stuff that goes on, but I know what is possible. I know what is possible because I know who he is. I know what he showed me. I know what he told me. And I'm telling you, I know the call. I have answered the call. I will help and impact literally millions around the world. He told me in the middle of a holy convocation, he said, daughter, he said, they say you talk loud and they say you talk a lot, but he said, you keep on speaking for me. You keep speaking for me. You keep speaking for me. He said, your feet will tread on strange land all over this world. You will impact millions all over this world. See, we don't have to. We do not have to. We don't have to be in some building. We don't have to be on some platform. Because, see, God has given us a way. He has made a way for it to be possible. And for those that are with me, if you stick with me, if you just stay with, if you will go where I go, I'm telling you, your life will change. Your life will change. I'm not talking about you starting and you stopping it. I'm not talking about you thinking that you're getting to the end. There is no end. We haven't made it yet. But baby, my God, I'm telling you, the process is phenomenal. The process is phenomenal. We get upset in the process. We get discouraged in the process. We get disappointed in the process. But the process is your lesson. Your process is your lesson. One thing I like to say is you take the lesson and you leave the pain. Every scar, every trial, every testimony, everything that I've been through, everything that I have experienced, I will not take it back for nothing in the world. Not even the car wreck. I'm not bothered about the scars on my leg. I'm not bothered about the scars on my face. I am not bothered about the scars because I know the scars. The scars let me know that I've been in battle. But the wounds let me know I got the victory. I got the victory. When I look at these scars, I got the victory. I have the victory. There is nothing that I cannot overcome. There is nothing that I cannot do. There is nothing that I would not achieve. And when you focus, stop jumping from place to place, doing thing to thing. I'm not saying you can't do multiple things. But what I'm saying is you have gotten connected with so many people. You're so attractive to every life. You're so attracted to every ministry. You're so attracted to every person. And now you're confused because you don't know. You got so much wisdom and you got so much knowledge, but you are not applying it nowhere because you don't even know where to start. You don't know where to start. You find somebody. It may not be me. It may not be me, but you find somebody. You find somebody that inspire you to be better. You find somebody that inspire you to go after your dream. When I tell you, I don't just get on here. This is not no cliche when I say that I help you to stop procrastinating. I help you to build unshakable confidence. I help you to get your dreams out of your head into your life. I'm not just talking. I have confidence. I got scars from my face all the way down to my feet. But you know what? I don't think you look no better than me. I don't think you're no more than me. I don't think that that you can do no more than I can do. And vice versa. I can't do more than you can. I can't. But I know this. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. God said he'll give us the desires of our hearts. And when we follow after him, you're not going to want nothing that he don't want you to have. I don't want nothing that he don't want me to have. But I know he don't want me struggling. I know he don't want me rubbing nickels together. My Father is rich. He owns cattle on 1,000 hills. Everything that's within this earth, he made it. He got it. This stuff is his stuff. And when we follow him, see, we got to get rid of this fundamental, systematic way of thinking that it's not possible. It's a mindset. It's time for us to change the way we think. We don't have to struggle. I don't care what color skin you in. I don't care if you light brown, dark brown, if you chocolate, or if you white. I don't care what color you are. We don't have to struggle. This fundamental, systematic way of thinking that we have, to think that we got to be, baby, we can be better. We can be better. So I am encouraging you this morning to dream big. Dream big. Go after your dream. Nikita, I need to get with you because, and I know I need to get with you because I need you to join me. I need you to join me. I was on this, I think I was, for 6 hours. 6 hours yesterday. When I tell you, when I heard, even for me, the possibility for me to earn $50,000 by November the 30th, that may not be anything to anybody. But let me tell you something. Good morning, Robert. Thank you so much for joining. People are making in a month what some is not making in a year. But when you look at what is possible, there is nothing that should stop you. When you buy into possible, get your title deed to what's possible. Princess, I need you to join me. And you know what? When I think about what is possible in this arena, it will blow your mind. It will blow your mind. The things that we don't know as a colored people. The struggles that we have because of the lack of knowledge. My. We are afraid to step out. But I'm sold out. I am all sold out. And I have had people, down through the years say that, what I had somebody even tell, and can I tell you about an experience? And I know, and I'm not all over the place. I done been somewhere. I ain't going somewhere. I done already been. What do you mean? Join you. Listen, let me say this right quick, Darla. I'm with you, sis. Count me in. Listen, I went to a house yesterday, and this was a Caucasian lady. And she told me, and you know how sometimes you can just laugh in the inside. First of all, you just look and laugh at people's ignorance. You have to laugh sometimes at ignorance, and sometimes you have to laugh at innocence. But at the same time, both of them can jack you up. Because sometimes you can be hurt innocent and you can be hurt ignorant. But, I went to this place. And, they were, I just got to say what I'm saying. I just got to say, there's different sorts of neighborhoods. And this particular neighborhood, I wouldn't really say it was an upper. I would probably say it was medium. But it was better than some of the lower, okay? And even the particular house that I was at, it wasn't as fascinating as some of the other ones around. But when I knocked on the door, I told her why I was there, and she, when she first came to the door, and this was an older Caucasian person, okay? She came to the door kind of aggressive. How may I help you? What do you want? Basically looking at me. I knew what I was feeling in my spirit, but I wasn't bothered. Listen to me. She said, What is it that you need? And I said, well, I was coming for XYZ and da, 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 da. So she was like, oh, yeah. So she answered my questions. And she said, well, it's just good that you're out here doing something and you're not on welfare. I said, oh, that's good. Welfare? I've never been on welfare. And I'm thinking, now, that perception came from what? See, people get it mixed up. And I mean, what does welfare look like? Well, she said, because there's some people that's not going to do anything. They're not doing anything, and they're never going to do anything. Yeah. Oh, Princess, I had one last week told me that I was the forgotten race. And I was back in the woods. In an area that we don't be in. Oh, you the forgotten race. And then in the end, she told me, she said, oh, because see, she told me, she said, you a brave soul. That's what she told me yesterday. You a brave soul. But it's good you out here doing something, not on welfare. I said, ma'am, I work a full-time job. And boo, I'm well over 6 figures. And I'm doing more than you may think. But I don't know what welfare looks like. And she went on, and I just, talked to her. And then she told me to have a blessed day. You too, ma'am. You have a blessed day, too. But this is my point. People will judge you by the color of your skin. You don't have to be wearing red bottoms and have to wear your clothes and have to do this and that. But do you know that the work that I've been doing these last few weeks have allowed me, outside of already income, to go pay $5,000 for, because how you go from not having a Mac to want two? And baby, when I tell you that 27-inch desktop is off the chain, and you dumbfounded when you don't know no better. You ain't had this and that. I've had computers. I got a laptop in there, and she's good. She's still working, and nothing wrong with it. But anyway, I took that Mac out. See, this is what I want you to know. When you got foolishness and ignorance before you, you just keep your goal in front of you. So as I'm going to these different places, I'm like, Mac Pro, MacBook, Mac Pro, MacBook. You got to keep your why. Why are you doing what you're doing? But when I took that baby out the box, usually with your computers, you looking for the box of the computer and your little case. And my computer's in my screen. And when I turned that camera on, I went and did a Zoom recording all by myself. And I was just like, whoa, this is nice. So that's why I can go out here and listening to this foolishness from ignorant people that don't have a clue on who you are and what you're capable of doing. Because you don't know what's in the book. People will look at you and have judgment upon you and have no clue on who you are and what you are capable of doing. But you know what? You got to not worry about it. You don't have to entertain their foolishness because they're ignorant. And ignorance is the lack of knowledge, boo. Good morning, Bruce. Thank you so much for joining. I thank God he answered my why. We have to stop nickel and diming ourselves. Stop nickel and diming our talents. Stop nickel and diming. We have to shift our paradigm. And you know what paradigm is? Only a habit. We think that we got to do what our parents did, grandparents did, great-great-grandparents did. We got to look. Do you know what your outcome is? Your outcome is a result of your environment. If you don't get out and look at it and see something different, you're going to think only the only things that you have saw will be the things that you think. You got to get out and you got to know what is possible. What is possible? What is possible? So this is what I want to do. I am going to do a financial, it's going to be a Zoom. I'm going to get one of my business partners on here. We're going to do a financial Zoom. If you're interested, because it'll save me time. You know I'm about saving time. I was going to do one-on-ones. I don't want to do one-on-ones. If you're interested, when I put together, get the link, come on there, see what we talking about, see what it's about. And if you want the link, just put it up in there. I mean, the link is free. You just coming to see what we talking about. And then you make a decision for yourself. Do you want to keep on struggling? Do you want to keep on settling? People will miss a whole blessing because they judging what they see. Princess, they better go sit down. I've had people when I was a production operation manager in a white male dominant industry. Manufacturing, you know that's white male dominant. It's no secret. But when people come, they's looking, I come out there. I was the one doing the hiring. I come out there and for the whole company, Look, I come out there and they was like, oh, we was looking for somebody else. Oh, we was looking. I said, see that right there? I said, you exactly what you said, Princess. I said, you will miss your blessing looking for the wrong person. Because see, when you was looking for him, he never even let you up in this door. I had the opportunity to help my classmates, my friends, some of my haters, the naysayers. I had the opportunity to help people that look like me. Yeah. And you know what? Even with that, I'm still with the company. But see, in that company, I was the first and only at that particular branch. I don't know about the other ones. The first black, female, black only production operations manager. It was all white male dominant. And this is no secret. This is public. I'm not telling you something that's a lie. But I always stood my ground. And I tell myself, if I don't have a job on Monday, on September the 14th, on September the 14th, my company has been shut down for 2 years, and I'm still there. God has been good to me. God has been good to me. But you know why I really believe? I believe that he's been so good because I trust him. I believe that he's been so good because I'm faithful. I don't just get on here talking to you. I talk to me first. When I come on here talking to you, this is the second time this conversation has been going on. God has saved me through them 2 car wrecks, 26 hours of surgery, teeth wired shut, lost femur, broken and crushed knee. And the result of that, I still got metal in my jaw. The result of that, I still got a metal rod in my left thigh. The result of that, I still have a metal plate in my left knee. The result of that, I still have screws in my ankle. But you know what? My God is still faithful. The work that I've been doing the last 4 or 5 weeks, I've been on my legs, and I thank God every day. The swelling has not been, I haven't been in no pain. My God. I have not been in no pain. See, a lot of times we'll say, I'm making a sacrifice. You ain't making no sacrifice. You're making a choice. The only person that made the ultimate sacrifice was Jesus. We're not making sacrifices. We're making a choice. We make a choice to stay poor. We make a choice to make a choice in whatever it is that we're doing. You may not like it, but it's true. Because see, we say that you don't understand. No, we still make a choice. Even if you have to show me you're going to do what you say you're going to do, that's still a choice if I'm afraid. I choose to be afraid. I choose to be afraid. I choose to take risks. I'm going to take risks because I refuse. I refuse to be just another number. I refuse to live a life where I'm just getting by, where I'm thanking God for having a roof, but my roof is leaking. I want to live the life of my dream. I want to travel the world. I want to see places and do things that I've never even imagined. Eyes have not seen, ears have not heard the things that are possible. And when you buy into what's possible, you are a owner forever. Forever. Can't nobody talk you out of it. You would lose people because you would have people that would tell you that you are plumb crazy for believing that you can do that. You can do that. I went from working hard to having those car wrecks to $0 in income to I think about 2 months of, I guess you can call that welfare, before I got on SSI disability. They gave me $568 whole dollars for a whole month with 2 kids. Do you know now, $568, I can make that in 2 hours? They was trying to give me that for a whole month. I can make that in 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. So the mindset could be, and you have people. You have some people, they will stay on their check because they feel they will quench their gifts and not do what they know they can do because they own a check, because they know if they get that extra income, their check will be cut off. But see, I was the soldier to say, I called them when I was at work. I said, that mess, you can cut that off. Because see, I know what I got in me. I know the fight that I have in me. I know the drive that I have in me. I know the perseverance that I have gained. I know the dreams that I have in me. That mess, you can cut it off. That's been 20 years ago. Do you think that I thought that, if they cut my check off, I don't know if I can get back on there? I said, I don't care if my legs swell. I don't care if it hurt. I don't care if I have to cry. I don't care what I have to do, but quitting is not an option. It's not an option. Getting this check in my 20s, that's not an option. That's not an option. I was 22. I was not going to wait on a SSI disability check for the rest of my life. That was not an option. See, you got to believe in you like nobody else does. People thought I was crazy. I didn't care. Sometimes being a little crazy is not bad. Because see, when you're a little crazy, you'll take risks that most people won't take. Sometimes being a little crazy, you'll make investments that most people won't make. And we will cry and we will parade over $100 investment, $500 investment, $1,000 investment, $4,000 investment. But do you know, we will go to school and we'll go get all this education. We'll put in all this time and we'll learn stuff that we ain't even going to use. Good morning, Eva. Thank you so much for joining. We will learn and do stuff that we do not even use, but we won't try something that can possibly make a difference. You got to be about your business. It's time for us to start working for ourselves as black women. As black women. And this is not about no race thing. And this is not to exclude my brother Robert and anybody else on here that may be a male and maybe not of black color. But it's time for black women to know that they have a voice. You're not just to be seen, but you ought to be heard. And it's not that you be heard because you're ghetto and you're crazy and you're ignorant and you're just saying stuff that's stupid and stuff that's coming up out your mouth that makes no sense. But you're intelligent and you're educated and you're independent. Not because you don't need nobody, because you got sense enough to know that you need somebody for you to go higher, for you to go further. And this is not to belittle anybody, because we all have had some ignorant days. We've all have had some unknown days. We've all had some unlearned days. But you got to be able to unlearn what you have learned if it's not taking you where you want to go. You have to be able to glean from somebody that's willing to take your behind with them. And this is not to belittle anybody. But see, you know, we so independent and we got this voice in our head that we don't need nobody. Baby, as many degrees I got. Good morning, Regina. Thank you so much for joining. As much experience I got, as gifted as I am, I can sing, I can write, I can speak, I can decorate. I can do a lot of stuff. I can do manly stuff and female stuff because I tap into all of me. But even through all that, I still need somebody. And I don't just need God. I need God, but his word tell me that I would increase in wisdom and stature in favor with him and with man. See, a lot of us, we think that all I need is a little more Jesus. I need a lot of Jesus, but I need to have relationships down here on earth. And that's where some of you all are missing it at because you're so independent. You're independent. You're independent that you're struggling. You're independent that you're crazy. You're independent that you talk all over yourself. You're independent. And this is not to make you mad. Don't take the lesson and leave the pain. Take the lesson and leave the pain. Stop being so, see, sometimes we get so sensitive and we get so worried about what is being said versus us taking what's being said and using it. Stop being so offensive about everything. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what you say about me. I mean to make it. I tell my sister all the time, I said, you know, I may not never get there, but I'm going to die trying. There is a place. There is a place, Princess. There is a place, Nikita. There is a place, Shanti. There is a place, Belinda. There is a place. You got to realize that there is a place, and you got to continue to be on the path to there, wherever there is for you. Stop being afraid to make an investment in yourself. Because, see, when you make an investment in yourself, you can change your whole family's life. See, a lot of us, we make an excuse that we say, well, you know, I got to talk to my husband. You ain't not talking to your husband about all the other stupid stuff that you're doing that's not benefiting the family. But so do you think your husband going to be objective to you being able to retire him, for you being able to get him off his job and not working a bunch of hours where he can spend time with his family, where he can get out of dangerous situations and all these things? You got to stop making excuses. The reason you say you got to talk with somebody and check with somebody because you're afraid. You're afraid. You know what you're afraid? You're not afraid of them. You're afraid of you. You know how you respond to you. You know how you're inconsistent. Thank you for getting on here this morning. You have motivated me to pray and seek God for my motivation to remain. You're so welcome. You're afraid. You're not afraid of what they gonna do to you. You're afraid of what you gonna do to you. Sometimes we are our worst enemy. Sometimes we self-sabotage our own success. Hear me out. We self-sabotage our own success. Because see, we say things that people are saying that they ain't even saying. We are worried about things that people are worried about that don't even matter. You got to make up in your mind. They can say what they want to say, do what they want to do, but that will not stop me from showing up. My God. Oh. I am all motivated by myself. Baby, if you ready, it's time. It is time. It is time. It's time for us to stop gonna do, wanna do, finna do, ought to do, should do. It is time for us to start executing. It is time for us to start building a legacy. It is time for us to start having multiple streams of income. You don't need no one stream or two streams. You need 5 or 6 streams of income. So therefore, when your economy crash, it don't crash the way you live. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Tell me what your deepest fear is, darling. Talk to me. Talk to me. We sit back and we settle because we figure that the economy is down and we coming up to a big election and this, that, and the third. That election is important. It is vital. You need to vote. Your vote matters and it counts. But do you know when you start putting your trust in any institution other than that one that's on high, you will not have to be in a position of struggle because of power of man, because there is a power that is higher. There's a power that is in more control. There's a power that can do things that no man can do. No man. No man. No woman. No institution, no school, no house. Not the White House, not your house, not their house. Come on. That we are powerful beyond measure. We don't even know how powerful he is. We can go to the limits of our imagination and then some. We can go to the limits of our imagination and then some. Look. I'm getting ready to get out of here. It is time for us, women, stand up. Stand up. We get scared because we can't see things as God sees it. We cannot look with our natural eyes because we always miss it. See, you know, and that's so true, princess. Anything that we try to tap into with the 5, we can look at it to go wrong. If it's with your eyes, your ears, if it's anything dealing with your 5 senses, you got to use your intuition, your perception, your will. You got to tap into those higher things. Because see, the senses is the law and natural things. But you got something that's over that. And we got to let what's over that. We got to let that is over that run. What we use, what we do, what we say. You got to use your will and your perception and your intuition. Because vision is not 2020. It's not even 2020 hindsight in a lot of times. Oh, you know, we said we see. Vision, now, you can see differently after the fact. But we go into some stuff completely blind. You hear me? Good morning, Sister Carter. Thank you so much for joining. We go into some things completely blind. So I want you to open up your eyes, but not these eyes. I want you to open up your eyes so that you may see. Open up your ears so that you may hear. You have to have a mind that you're going to let him lead and guide and direct you. So can we say hashtag PMD? Hashtag PMD. We're going to pray, we're going to meditate, and we're going to make a decision. We're going to pray, we're going to meditate, and we're going to make a decision. That's the methodology that I use. Pray, meditate, make a decision. And see, that there's a quote that says, the wealthy people, this is what they say, they are quick to make a decision and they're slow to change it if they ever change it at all. Poor people, they slow to make a decision. Do you know and this is a bad example, but it's just the truth. Those people that don't have nothing, we always thinking that somebody trying to take something that we don't even have. How they gonna take something you don't got? You need to adopt the PMD method. Hashtag PMD. Yes, empowering Nate in the house. Gone with your bad self. I mean, former empowering Nate, current empowering Nate, future empowering Nate. Come on. Hashtag PMD. I'm going to pray, meditate, and make a decision. Pray, meditate, and make a decision. A lot of us, we'll pray, God will answer our prayer, then you praying about the prayer. Stop procrastinating. Stop procrastinating. Stop putting it off and go ahead and step into your truth. Walk into your purpose. Get yourself out there. It's time. It is time. And look, this is what I want to do. I want to help two people. Two people. If you're serious about launching your own business, if you're serious about launching your own business in the financial world, if you're serious about getting started, I want to bless somebody today. Blessing to be a blessing. I'll pay half. I will pay half of your startup fee, and it's low. It's low. I mean, you talking freaking. You have to pay like $62.50 to get started. If I pay the other half, because it's like $125. If you're interested. And sometimes we got to know all the details and then what is this, what is about this and that, da. That's fine. Let's jump on a Zoom call. And so for the result, so not just, I don't want you to just jump into something, but listen, if you're interested or even learning about it, look at this. See, that's what I'm talking about. Nikita, one thing about Nikita, and I'm going to pick on you just for a little bit. I like to bother you. Good morning, Reginald. Thank you so much for joining. What Nikita always does, she's always there. She is always there. She always, she don't know if she going in a rabbit hole. She don't know if Coach O finna lead her to a brick wall or where she going. But when it's just something about it. It's just something about it. But look, we're going to get on, and we may have to do this Zoom tomorrow. Because today is like crunchy busy. And I don't even know where it fit in tomorrow, honestly. But I'm going to make it happen. And I got to probably make it happen today. I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something. Good morning, Reggie. Thank you, sir. I'm going to do something because I think I got about 4 or 5 hours of convention. I got class tonight. I got this busy grandbaby. She 3, almost 4, and she is all over the place. She ain't taking no naps or none of that. And none of that, So you got all type of stuff that's going on today. But we're going to make it all happen. We're going to make it all happen. We're going to make it happen. But for 2 people, well, now 1, because I got 1. For 1 more person, if you're interested, if you just trust me, you ain't even got to really know what it is. Good morning, Sophia. Thank you so much for joining. If you want to just lock yourself in the spot, and for $62.50, for $62.50. But anyway, if you're ready to say, I'm ready to try something different. If you've been doing something and you're tired of doing what you've been doing, let's get your feet into doing something different. I want to, and I've been in this arena before. I've been in it before. But when you go to something a second time and you say, I see the value. I saw the value then, but I was getting sick of some of y'all, if I can just be honest. When you got to twist people arm and you got to try to force people to see that you can have a better life, sometimes that's nerve-wracking. But over these last 7 weeks, I'm going to say this, I'm getting ready to get off here. Over these last 7 weeks, I've built a different skin. I have developed I've developed another layer of skin over these last 7 weeks. I faced a lot of stuff. Look, let me tell y'all this. Listen, Do you know, Sunday I had a flat. Sunday I had a flat. I was way out. I had a person that don't look like me had a shop, and I went to the shop. And I made it there just in time. But listen, I had a flat on Sunday, and I had a flat on, I think it was Wednesday. 2 flats, 2 different tires. It was crazy. And both of them, I was a lot of miles from home. But this first time, I was way out in Melwood. I'm talking like 50 minutes away from home. I went to this shop. And I was like, I said, hey, I've had a flat. Do you have air? Blah, blah, blah. When he put some air in it, he was like, this is not gonna last. So anyway, this is the short version. He did all this stuff. He didn't know how to use this net, didn't know how to let down my spare. I let it down, this net. And then he was getting upset because he didn't know how to use his jack. And he just went to cursing. And he was like, ma'am, I can't fix your effing tire. And I just kept standing there. Like, I mean, I didn't get him. I'm thinking to myself, I need this spare on here. And when you get through rumping and raving, and when you get through cussing and acting crazy and all this other stuff, I still need my tire on here. So I just stood there like he hadn't said nothing. He said, ma'am, I can't, he threw tools all over the ground. And he was like, I can't fix your effing tire. I mean, he said the whole full word. Now, you would have thought that a person that had good sense would have, got in their car or something like that. I just stood there thinking to myself, I just need you to fix the tire. So he did all that, and finally he started back working on it without me even saying anything. I just started praying. I'm like, Lord, get him. He started back fixing on the tire. And then he, at the end, he's like, oh, you have a blessed day, and drive slow on that spare. Drive about 40. And I'm thinking, this joker is crazy. But all I needed was the spare on there and to get from down there. I went straight to Walmart, bought a new tire, and then I went back. Somebody said, you went back out? I gotta go. You don't quit. Listen, you don't quit because you ran into an obstacle. Now, I could have been fearful and said, no, I'm not going back out there. I went right back out. Right back, way out in a whole nother direction. I did. And when I went out that time, it was crazy. I got to a space and I opened up the door. It was a string and stuff falling down. Like, you know how you done seen on cartoons where when you open a door and strings and a bucket fall? It was some crazy stuff that looked like that. And when I opened up the door, guns everywhere and all this stuff. And he was like, come in, baby, sit down. I'm like, no. How you doing? But God has been so good to me. But I have really developed a whole nother layer of skin over these last 7 weeks. And when I tell you that there is no stopping, I don't even know the words. I thought that I was already tough and with skin. And I thought that, but these last 7 weeks and this last week has been phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Empowering 8, our meeting is the first week. Put it on your calendar. The first Thursday. And this is what I want to do today. For one guest, for one person. So for somebody that want to know what Empowering 8 is all about, I want to give you a free pass to be with us this first Thursday in October, whatever day that is. Transform, metamorphosis. For somebody that put on there me right now, I will invite you to be a part of the Empowering 8 Inner Circle for this next meeting, just for you to see what it's all about. I'm telling you, y'all, it's going to be phenomenal. And I already told you last month, you need to have an hour and a half Set aside an hour and a half because I got some stuff for you. We got some giveaways we're going to have. We're going to do leadership. We're going to be talking about money, finances, and future. Yes. So inbox me, Sophia, and I already got you. I got you from here. You're going to be, oh my. Just because I'm being nice today, since I blessed two people, since I want to bless two people with their business, I'm going to bless two people with Empowering 8. Put it on your calendar. Now, let me tell you something. Listen, I'm nice and I'm sweet and I'm loving and I'm kind, but I'm going to tell you this. When it comes to coaching, I'm not no game. I'm not a game. Listen, please. Do not waste your time or mine. Okay, listen, and I'm not being funny. Because this is the point that I am in my life. If I'm going to be your coach, and if you're not going to follow what I tell you, it's no point in me coaching you. It's no point in me talking to you. So for the two people, please put it on your calendar and don't let nothing else supersede it. You got to say, I don't care. If this is your thing, it's the first Thursday. I don't know what the date is. If somebody in Empowering, they can look up the date for the first Thursday for me. Please put it on there. I think it's the 4th. It sounds like it'll be the 4th. I don't know. The first Thursday, it will be at 7 o'clock. We're going to go from 7 and prayerfully to 8:30. 7 o'clock p.m., 7 p.m. Central. 7 p.m. Central. It's going to be from 7 to 8:30. It's going to be fire. How I know it's going to be fire? Because I know what I got to share. I know what I'm going to bring. I know what I need you to know. I know what I need. It's going to be at 7 p.m. Central, 8 Eastern. And it's going to be for an hour and a half. October the 1st. Thank you so much, Princess. Thank you so much. October the 1st, 7 p.m. I will be sharing the link to your inbox. So look at your inbox. If we're not friends, you need to be friend me. I know, Darla, we're friends. If we're not friends, we need to make sure we're friends for you will get it. You put it on your calendar. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Because a lot of times we are asked for an opportunity. And when the opportunity comes, we don't show up. Show up. I don't want you to let nothing get in the way. It's on Zoom. If you don't have Zoom, you download it today so you'll be ready. It's on Zoom. It is on Zoom. 7 p.m. 7 p.m. We're going to be on there from 7 p.m. And you ain't got to be fixed up, but I need to see your faces on the camera. I don't want to be talking to your screenshots and all this old stuff where you camera shy, because you will never get up out of your comfort zone, because nothing is happening into your comfort zone hiding behind your camera. It is time for us to shake up some stuff. It's time for us to get up out of our comfort zone. And this is the time for us to get into our greatness. I'm telling you, I'm fired up, y'all. I'm telling you, whole new levels. Thank you so much, Princess. Whole new levels. So I'm super excited. Super excited. New stuff is coming, y'all. New stuff is coming. And I got so many, I have had so many revelations as I have been out doing what I've done. When I'm telling you, I got pictures, y'all, where I'm out in the middle of nowhere. When I am in the midst of thousands and thousands of acres of land, and I see no house nowhere. And I keep saying, Lord, don't nobody stay out here, but you just keep going. I have been in the midst of private hunting clubs where you don't even think, where I am like off of civilization, so far off of civilization that my phone didn't work. But you know what? I wasn't afraid, because God has been with me. God has showed me some stuff over these. I'm telling you, oh my God. God has shown me some stuff these last few weeks. And every goal, God has shown me that there will be women. There are going to be women. He showed me in the middle. I got pictures, y'all, of the fields. I've been in the midst of cotton fields. I've been in the midst of rice fields. I've been in the midst of, nowhere. He said, Just like these fields out here. He said, your voice, it's going to be everywhere. Oh, listen, y'all, listen. I am going to put the information in the group for the Empowering 8, and I'm going to put it down here. Because my show that is airing, not my show, I was a guest. You know, I told you I did production. My show, the guest appearance, it is going to be, I think, on October the 8th. I will look for sure. The show was phenomenal, y'all. And then you know that I am on Roku and the Fire Stick. Got to do my other recordings for that. Things are slowing up with this second endeavor. But I want y'all to be ready. Ladies, be ready. Be ready. And listen, I don't want to hear no excuses about the money. The money is to be found. It's to be found. Why do people ask you to do stuff then when you start operating, they question your calling, which causes me to question me? Pray for me on this. You know what? You know what, Dollar? I'm praying for you. People will ask you to do stuff, and they'll question your ability. But you have to stand up and say, you either want me to do it or you don't. You either want me to do it or you don't. And you have to be big enough and bold enough and confident enough to walk away. Because see, that may not be for you. When people are questioning you, because see, like for me, you know, this is me. My eyes is running. I mean, not running. You know, you got all these dried up tears. But listen, I used to think that I have to have all this stuff because I see people with, you know, I say, I need a program. God said, you know, I need a product. God told me that I am my product. I am my product. If you would invest in me, I am the product. I don't have to give you no bunch of papers and a bunch of doggone workbooks that you're not going to do anyway, because a lot of that self-help end up being shelf-help. You need what I got in me. And it's not on paper. And I know we want to optimize our time. I know we want to optimize our time, and we said that if we put it on paper and we put an online program, then we can help more people. But see, when God gave me the Empowering 8 Inner Circle, he said I want it to be small and I want it to be intimate. And I've had many people that say, why can't be more people? Why can't be more people? Because it wasn't what God said. See, sometimes we can get more people and we can think that it's about more money. But see, it's about more favor. And he said that I would increase in wisdom and in stature and in favor with him and with man. It's not about more people. And it's not about more money. But when you are obedient, your obedience is better than your sacrifice. God is good. So I'm telling you what I'm telling you what I am feeling for you, Dollar. Sometimes people will ask you to do stuff and you have to tell them to get somebody else to do it. When they question who you are, you got, and that's not, you got to be nice, nasty. And I'm not being funny. It's not questioning you being saved, but sometimes you have to stand up, because see, when people know your heart, when people know who you serve, they think that you got to be a pushover. They think that you got to be a doormat. They think that you got to just let them walk over you, but you can walk away and say you get somebody else to do it. Thank you, but no thank you. Boo bye. That's the way you got to be. That don't make you not be saved. That don't make you not be authentic. That don't make you not be real. But you got to be true to yourself. You know what you can and cannot do. I don't care what they say. So I had to stop talking to God, talking about I need a program. I need a product. He said, daughter, you are your product. You are your product. People is drawn to my energy, to my anointing. And you don't have to be like everybody else. People will try to run you crazy. You have to be solid in knowing who you are. And see, that's how you can build unshakable confidence. Because see, when you know who you are in Christ, they can't shake that. They can't talk you out of it. They can't push you out of it. They cannot move you out of it. That's when I'm talking about building unshakable confidence, knowing that you are sons and daughters of the Most High King. Be ready. Be ready. It's time for us to hit new levels, and you know you're going to hit new levels. Be ready. Put on your war clothes, because no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Look, I'm getting ready to get out of here. Congratulations to all of my action takers. Nikita, I will be getting with you. Those that so look like there's going to be one person that took up the offer of the business owner. The rest of y'all, you let the adversary step on your toes and said no, 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 no. So you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I don't know. So we got 2 guests that's gonna be on with us in Empowering 8. Super excited about that. Want you to know what that's all about. I'm gonna be fired up. I am gonna be fired up. Usually I try to act like I got a little sense, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm super excited. I'm super excited. Got a whole new layer of skin. So if you cut me, I may bleed, but I'm not going to die. Look, y'all, I have enjoyed you on today. I am super, super, super excited. Super grateful. I am ready to see some life-changing moves. And you know what, Nikita? This is going to be perfect for you. This right here is going to be perfect. You're going to have to get ready, get your mind right, because you know coach is coming for you, right? Get your mind right, get your head right. It's time to do it. It is time to do it. No questions, just do it. Just do it. In my chapter, I said, the how will come along with the process. Just do it. That was the name of my chapter. I didn't try to come up with nothing fancy. We look for all this fancy stuff. We want fancy that we don't do nothing with. Can we just be real? We want fancy, and we want it all wrapped up, and we need big words, and we need degrees that's running off of the thermometer and off the thermostats and all these other different sorts of types of things. But listen, I just need real. Let me know about the finance class as well. I have enjoyed you as well. Thank you so much. So look, if you want to be a part of the finance, I'm going to get with my business partner so she can help me do this thing. I'm going to get with my business partner, see when she's available. We're going to do a Zoom, so I won't have to do it twice or 3, 4 times or 5 times, 6 times. So I got you, Darla. I got you, Princess. I got you, Nikita. Look, we're going to squeeze in some time. I need you to put a few minutes to the side. And when I say, I'm going to try to give you a warning. I try to give you a little time. But I really want to do it right away while you're fired up. Because let me tell you something. I keep, I'm Kojic, right? I'm Kojic, so we have like 3 or 4 closings. Listen, I need you all to stop just listening for inspiration, but I need you to listen for implementation. It's great to be excited, and it's great to, to be moved and motivated. But I need you to be motivated enough for you to take action. Take action. I want you to be moved and motivated and inspired to a point that you're going to execute what coach is telling you. I don't come on here just because I like talking. I love to talk, but I like my talking to have some substance. I want to see you shuffling your feet. Pick up your feet and let's shuffle. So I got you, Darla. I have you, Princess. And Sophia, I just feel like, I don't know why I feel like you need to be there, but I got you too. I've just put you in there. I don't know why, but I feel like for whatever reason in my spirit, you need to be there. So I got you. I got you. I got you. So on the finance, I will let you know. For Empowering 8, I got you. Nikita, for the business, I got you. I'm going to congratulate you already because I know you're a mover and you're a shaker. I know you're about taking care of business. Boo, you have been on it. You've been on it. Don't let the devil tell you nothing different. You have been on it. Look, I'm getting ready to get out of here. Look, I got so much stuff that I just want to share. And I got so much stuff that I want to share. I am just so full. I painted my baseboards yesterday, you know, because my floors don't have my baseboards on. Baby, I painted them jokers like a, you know, I got them the green, they're not really yellow, but they like a mustard green, like a Dijon mustard. My mom is coming to put them babies down today. You know I'm gonna have to show you the after picture. And now I gotta find my border. I got the border I want, but I can't find it. I got the picture, but I need the border. I could have got some other border, but you know, I'm not getting nothing that I don't want. I'm going to find what I want. I got the picture that I want. I want what I want, and I'm not settling for nothing else. My sister said, well, maybe you have to get something else. I said, no, I don't. Okay. Where's she at, in the living room? She in the living room?
No, she just came in the dining room. She's crying.
Okay, here I come. All right, well, baby Aubrey has woke up. The alarm clock has went off, so I gotta go. Look, I'll talk to y'all later. God bless you. Have an amazing day.